guys, I hope you're all having a lovely day today. I am excited to share with you guys another style video. Today we're going to be talking about handbags. If you haven't already watched last week's video where we spoke about shoes, feel free to watch it here. I will include the link for you. But otherwise, I'm just going to hop right into this video today. I just wanted to remind you guys, like I did last time, please remember that a lot of these bags I have bought over a long period of time. And not only that, a lot of them were gifted to me with my job. The last thing I wanted to say is each category of bags that I go through, I think you only really need to own one bag in each category. And as I said, you could build this up over the next 5 to 10 years. There is just no pressure to have this perfect capsule wardrobe of shoes and bags and accessories and everything overnight. So yeah, please just keep that in mind. Just hate for anyone to watch this video and feel bad about the bags they currently have in their wardrobe. So anyways, let's get started. So first up, I think that every wardrobe needs one black everyday handbag. What style, shape and fit you go for is completely up to you. I'm going to go through some of my everyday black handbags I currently have in my wardrobe. Of course, we are starting with my Bottega padded cassette handbag. You guys already know how obsessed I am with this bag. I bought it last year when I was in San Francisco and I have not looked back since. The design, color and fit make it just perfect for every day. It is surprisingly roomy and easily fits all my essentials. I particularly love how versatile this handbag is and how many different ways that it can be worn. I think this is a piece that I will have in my wardrobe forever, as although it was a bit of an it bag in 2019, for me it is a classic and I don't see myself getting sick of this bag anytime soon. Next up, I wanted to show you my black fella handbag. I have actually worn this bag a lot more than I was expecting to. The gold buckle is a nice addition and very easy to use. It is deceivingly big and spacious inside, and I love that it can be worn as a crossbody bag as well as a shoulder bag. It also comes with a really long black strap as well, but I prefer to use the simple gold chain. Next up, I have to talk about one of my favourite Australian bag companies, which is Dylan Kane. Their pieces are absolutely amazing, they're incredibly high quality and are really well made. I love how distinct the aesthetic of the brand is, and the designer style can always be seen in every single one of their collections. This is a new piece I just received from them as a gift, and I will be styling it on my Instagram very soon, so stay tuned. Next up, we have another beautiful piece from Dylan Kane. This one I got earlier this year and have worn it a number of times since. I love the simple gold chain and the black leather croc detailing is just perfect. I can't see myself parting with this piece anytime soon, as it really is the perfect classic but cool bag, and it really does go with pretty much everything in my wardrobe. I have shown you guys this piece before. This one is from Pauline Paris. I wore this bag so much last year. It went on a number of trips with me, from Thailand to LA to Europe. I brought it almost everywhere. It was actually the perfect travel companion, mainly because the clasp makes the bag really secure and it's also really roomy. I could easily fit my passport, my wallet, my phone, disposable camera and a few other traveling essentials in my bag, which was great. Okay, so next up we're going to talk about smaller crossbody handbags. I have quite a number of smaller crossbody bags in my wardrobe that I use quite regularly, and I think they're great for days where you don't really need to carry that much with you. I like to wear a crossbody bag a lot when I'm going on walks or when I have a big day of running errands all over the city and I don't want to lug around too much extra weight. I think you only really need to have 1 or 2 crossbody bags in your wardrobe, so it is really up to you what style you go for here. The first one I'm going to show you is again from Dylan Kane. This one I would typically use just wearing the handle strap as opposed to wearing it as a crossbody bag, but I do have a crossbody strap that can go with it if I would like to attach to the bag. Next up is this super cute one from By Far. I love this bag. I wore it a lot last year again when traveling, and also to a few different evening events as well. I just removed the long strap and wore it using the small handle, as I think this makes it a little bit more dressy. This bag was sort of an it bag in 2019, and I think that most people got it in the pastel green, pink or purple, but I'm really glad that I have it in black, otherwise I think I'd probably be sick of it by now. Next up is this Fendi camera bag. I bought this bag at the end of 2018 for a trip that I was taking to Thailand, as I wanted a small travel bag to carry around during the few weeks that I was there. I love this bag, but after only wearing it once or twice, it got this dint on the back of it, which sort of annoyed me. I actually went back to the store and asked them about it, and they told me that it was just the design of the bag. It isn't that obvious at all when it is on, but at the time I found this really frustrating. I think because of that I didn't really end up wearing it as much as I was planning to, so I would say that, to be honest, this was not really a great purchase in the end. Lastly, I wanted to show you my Palm Springs reverse monogram Louis Vuitton backpack. I bought this bag back in 2017 as a graduation present to myself after I finished my degrees. I do still love this bag, but probably haven't worn it for a year or two now. I think my style has changed and evolved quite a lot in the last year or so, and because of that I just haven't felt like reaching for this bag as much. I do hope that I'll return to it again soon though, as it is so incredibly comfortable and easy to wear, and the fact that you can play around with the straps to wear it as a backpack or a crossbody bag makes it totally ideal for travel and just for everyday wear in general. Next, we're going to be talking about white, cream and tan handbags. When talking about wardrobe essential bags, I think it is important to have at least one non-black handbag. This could really be in any color that you like, but for me personally, selecting a bag in tan, cream or white would definitely work best for my relatively neutral wardrobe. Sometimes an outfit just doesn't call for a black bag, and that is when I would opt for tan, white or cream. The first bag that I wanted to share with you is this white bag from Fella. I just received this bag from the brand only a week or two ago as a gift, so definitely have not yet had a chance to wear it with lockdown and all, but it is a really nice shape and design. In case you're wondering, the buckle is the same as the black Fella bag that I showed you earlier. Next up is this tan bag from Pauline Paris. This bag is incredibly cute and I've always loved a bucket style bag, and this one is really no exception. I love the shape and style and how structured the bucket part of the bag is too. For me, this is the perfect spring summer piece for every day. Of course, I had to include my chain pouch Bottega handbag as well. I adore this bag. I bought it in March and have been obsessed with it ever since. I love the chunky gold chain. It is such a statement and really makes an entire outfit. When I wear this bag, I typically just wear something super simple and allow the bag to really shine, as it is just such a stunning piece. Similar to the padded cassette bag, for me this is a classic bag. I know it is a bit trendy and Bottega is so trendy right now, but bags that have no branding and are one tone like this one just feel so classic and timeless. I can really not see myself ever parting with this bag, but I guess time will tell. Next up is this really cute little shoulder bag from By Far. Again, this was a very trendy piece in 2018 to 2019, but I think it is still a really great addition to my wardrobe. I don't reach for this style of bag as much as I did a year ago, but I do still love it. The color is really great and the design is perfect for fitting just the essentials. The only thing I would say with this bag is that it can scratch quite easily, so it is important to always store it in its dust bag and not let your keys or your wallet anywhere near the outside of it. Next up, we're going to be talking about statement bags. I think that every wardrobe needs one statement bag just for that occasion where you're feeling a bit fancy and want to wear something a bit more fun and perhaps even more colorful than what you usually would. I have three that I'm going to share with you today. The first one is actually the exact same design as the one that I just showed you from By Far. However, this one is croc leather in orange. I showed you guys the orange sandals in my last style video, but I will insert the photos of me wearing them together again for you here. Next, I want to share with you another new bag that I recently got from Dylan Kane. I really adore this bag. The print is so fun and unique, and again, being Dylan Kane, the make, design and style is of such premium quality, which I really love. You guys already know that on a day-to-day basis I would likely gravitate more towards a black bag, but having something a bit more fun like this bag to style my looks with is always great too. Lastly, I wanted to share with you this Louis Vuitton bag that I bought a few years ago. I think I got this piece in late 2016 or very early 2017. Ironically, at the time when I bought this piece, I thought it was a classic bag, but now with how my style has changed, I would probably say this is more of a statement bag. I still adore this bag mainly because of how many different ways you can style it, and of course love the black and gold detailing, but I think for me at the moment it's a bit more glam or a bit more out there compared to what my personal style is. In saying that, I think it is the kind of bag that I will go in and out of loving over many years, as I've already noticed that has happened a few times in the last 4 or so years, so I'm looking forward to holding on to it for years to come. Okay, next we're going to talk about evening bags. I actually don't own that many evening bags. I would typically wear my chain pouch from Bottega or even one of the smaller bags that I showed you guys earlier for the evening, but I want to share these other two smaller bags with you as well. So the first one is my tiny Jacquemus bag that I got early last year. When I first bought this bag, I really loved it, but once I saw that literally the entire world also had bought this bag, it sort of made me love it a bit less. It is still a really cute bag, but I don't think I will wear it so much in the future. I'll probably sell it at some point soon. Also, it is totally impractical and literally only just fits a lip gloss and my keys. Next up is my Paco Rabanne gold sequin bag. I only got this bag a few months ago as a birthday present from Louisa Via Roma, and I am absolutely obsessed with this bag. It is so extra and definitely not something I would wear every day, but it is just perfect for the evening and for nighttime events, and also reminds me of the kind of bags I used to own with sequins when I was really young, and for that reason I just love it. Every wardrobe needs a tote bag, whether you opt for canvas or leather or something else, that is totally up to you, but owning one tote bag is totally necessary for those days where you're lugging around 1,000,001 different things. The first tote bag that I wanted to share with you today was my canvas and leather tote bag from Ex Nihilo. This is a beautiful Melbourne-based bag company that creates stunning high quality pieces. The main thing I love about this bag is how big it is and how you can change the size of the bag depending on how you button it. I use this bag almost every day, from going to the post office to picking up food from the shops. It is definitely a go-to for me. Next up, I wanted to share with you this black leather tote bag from Mango. It isn't really anything special, but the main reason I bought it was because I loved that it had a zip at the top. I often use this bag when I'm going to work at a cafe for the day and I need to bring my laptop, a notepad, my headphones and everything else. I also wanted to share with you my favourite canvas tote shopping bags. I have this one from Orson Iris, which is really great. I have worn this one a lot, especially while travelling. The shape is unique and different, and it is also a great addition to my wardrobe. Next up, of course, I need to share with you my new In My Moods tote bag from Jackie's new brand. I love how big this tote bag is. There is nothing worse than a tiny tote bag, and this is definitely not that. I use it all the time when going to buy groceries, going to the post office, and for carrying around different clothes that I'm going to be shooting that day. It is just the ideal size, shape, and quality. And lastly, I wanted to mention owning a compact travel bag. I think this nylon Prada one is just perfect for this. It is actually a bum bag, but I prefer to wear it as a crossbody bag. It is super spacious inside and has different compartments, which is just perfect for fitting in all the essentials. I also use this bag every time I do a market stall to hold all the money, which I used to do every few months, except for this year, of course. I hope you guys enjoyed that video as much as I enjoyed recording it. I just wanted to mention one last bag, which I think you could also include in your wardrobe potentially. Not sure if it's necessarily essential, but something else to consider would be a duffel style overnight or carry-on bag. In this instance, I typically just use my little black suitcase that I have from Samsonite. But yeah, I actually don't own one. I just thought I would put that out there. But otherwise, I think I have covered all bases in this video. But if you think there is a bag that I have missed, feel free to let me know in the comments below. And yeah, that's all. Thank you guys so much for watching and for all your support on my videos so far. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next episode of Lockdown Diaries.